What's up, E.D.G family? Kevin here, and today we're doing something a little different today. I want to start a series on something a little different. I'm going to be talking about growlers coming up. And kind of why I want to do that is board games to me are obviously not just about the games. They're about the people you play them with. They're about where you play them with. They're about what you're doing when you're playing games. And a huge part of my E.D.G game board game culture comes from going and playing games at different craft breweries, different tap houses. I will say, I've played my fair share of games at different local gaming stores, but there's something about going to a tap house, getting a game out, people going, what are you playing, socializing over it, and having a great time. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to unbox something that I should have unboxed a few months ago, and we'll talk about that coming up. Alright, so today we're going to be unboxing this GrowlerWerks. We'll talk about that. This is a conversation all about growlers. This uKeg Go. What this is, it's a growler that is going to allow you to keep, your craft pour longer than any of your standard growlers. A lot of the reason I wanted to redo my studio was to kind of show off my growler collection. My growler collection isn't necessarily as much about the beer as it is about the experience, where I got it from, who I was with. So this series is going to be about that. It's going to be kind of a, let's call it a craft brewery tour over the United States, not just local, but we'll be talking about those chronologically in the weeks and months to come. But we're going to unbox this today. I'm going to go get it filled. We're going to taste it. And that is exactly what we are going to do. I don't know what half this stuff is. This is a cartridge seal. I did watch a video on this. It did look pretty straightforward, but I think it also kind of had to be set up. We got some nitro charges. So I also don't know if this is something we could do for coffee. So we'll have to experiment with this in the next couple of videos. But as you can tell, I'm pretty excited to be doing this. But we got some nitro charges for, that actually says for cold brew coffee. Very cool. We got a uKeg cleaning tablets. They don't look like tablets, it looks like powder. I don't know if they're supposed to be tablets. I've had this, I have to make a, be honest with you guys, I've had this for a couple months. I got this as a birthday present for my wife, and I've been wanting to do this series, but I also kind of wanted to wait until we could start this off. This little tour, brewery tour, whatever you want to call it. So yes, we have coupons. We got coupons. We got a welcome to your new uKeg Go. You're about to start to enjoy carbonated beverages in a whole new way. See, just it says beverages, man. We can do all kinds of stuff with this. It is a 64 ounce. All your works, all your you need help, website, stuff like that. But let's look at this guy. So this is the Growler uKeg. I don't see any actual CO2, so we'll have to see if I can find my CO2 cartridges. I'm pretty sure I have some. But yes, this is what it is, and we should be able to keep stuff a lot longer. I believe most of this is right here. See? More information. So where our CO2 cartridge is going to go. And, as I said, we're going to go get this filled today. I haven't decided where yet. Obviously somewhere local. Just get in the car, start driving for 7 hours. Wow, we got another one of these seals. But we got our instructions, our owner's manual. Like I said, I thought this was pretty straightforward. We're going to clean this thing. We're going to get it filled. We're going to install the CO2 charge. There's an off position, a first position, a second position. It looks like the first position is mainly for beer and cider. The second position is for soda and cocktails. So very cool. We are gonna, like I said, we're gonna get this cleaned up. We're gonna head out and get this filled as soon as I figure out where my CO2 charges are. But yeah, the GrowlerWerks uKeg. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. So what it says is, obviously it's the Go Anywhere Growler. I will probably start using this more often, mainly just because I feel like we can fill this up. My goal is to fill this up today, taste it, talk a little bit more about it, see, you know, if I need to make adjustments, and then I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, and we're gonna do a couple different videos on my growlers, my growler collections, my you know, my experience going through different craft breweries, who I was there with, you know, what I kind of remember, which ones I really liked. You know, we're gonna be talking about everywhere from you know, Washington State to Las Vegas to New Mexico to Arkansas, you know, and obviously some very local places around here as well. And yeah, I'm gonna go get that filled. I don't know where I'm going yet, but we'll talk about that. I'll hopefully take a little bit of coverage when we do that. And yeah, be right back. Alright, so that was quite a bit of an adventure, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ended up having to go across town, pick up some soda charges. They are 8-gram CO2 cartridges. Had to get those from Williams-Sonoma. Not really sure any other place I had locally to get those. Tons of options online, but I did find those, and then I went by 2 different tap houses. I wanted to go someplace I hadn't been for a while, but I kind of messed up their hours, so I ended up going to I don't know, my local staple, if you will, Wichita Brewing Company. We will talk way more about these guys when we go on our growler tour. But if you don't know, generally they will, I don't really know how much this would have done, but lets them know that you haven't opened it. And we will see how this does. So hopefully, hopefully we don't have any issues here. First time using this. We're going to open this guy up. And I believe we should just be able to pour. So let's do this, and I will talk about what I had it poured with, but, oh, there we go. I want to open that up more. So I don't know if you want to fully do that or not, but we might have to let that sit for a minute. We'll see. Obviously, first pour. I don't know. I don't know how these are supposed to work. If you have one of these, definitely leave me a comment. Give me some advice. I also think I saw that these were originally a Kickstarter project, so that's pretty cool. But while this goes down a little bit, we'll talk about what's in there. I got a 8-bit IPA. It is not their original recipe. It's a Tallgrass recipe, which Tallgrass Brewing was in Manhattan, Kansas. No longer actually their own entity. They went under a few years ago, and Wichita Brewing has done a really good job trying to revive some of those old recipes. I think that's fantastic. But I just wanted to say this is a 5.2 ABV, 37 IBU. If you don't know what IBU is, it's your index bitter units. That's kind of like if you're into hops, how hoppy it's going to be. This shouldn't be too bad. But I do think the point of this is I'm gonna drink this, and I wanted to pick something I was familiar with, because we're gonna be drinking on this for the next couple weeks. As we go through our growler tour, we're gonna be checking in on how this is doing, so you can kind of think of it as a review in progress. And yeah, we are looks pretty good. They did say they'd filled a few of these up, so no big deal. I think the most important thing is just to make sure you have the cartridge in, and make sure they fully fill it, so when you put the lid on, it, you know, is almost completely full. Kind of foams out a little bit. But it definitely smells like an 8-bit pale ale, so that's fantastic. I did wash it out, so I'm not tasting anything weird. It's definitely got some citrusy notes on the front. It's got a little bit of dry on the back end, but very, very drinkable. I would definitely say, as far as a pale ale goes, this is a very good one. A very, very good pale ale. I will have to, I'll put some links in there, especially to this and, you know, local Wichita Brewing Company, so you check them out. And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me on this video. Like I said, I want to continue this Growler series on. We'll start talking about a bunch of different craft breweries around the United States, at least ones that I have visited, because that's kind of the point of the growler collection I keep. Keeping the memories, keeping, you know, the experiences. There's a couple that I don't think I picked up a growler from that are on my list to revisit. So we'll probably talk about those a little bit too as we go through these, but Fantastic beer. We'll see how this holds up over the next couple weeks. And thanks for joining me for this taste, for this unboxing, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. Much love.